In this video, we're going to look at how to solve inequalities, systems of inequalities, graphically. These are going to be word problems, and there's going to be a lot of information flying around. So I definitely recommend that you have a piece of paper and a pencil, in addition to having Delta Math open. Now, the word system means that you're going to end up writing more than one inequality here. So when we read this, see if you can look for two different facts, two different pieces of information that would lead to two different inequalities here. And let's thank Delta Math for some great practice questions. I'm going to walk you through a couple of their practice questions. These questions are great, and I just want to thank them for providing these for me to use as examples. So this example on the screen here, Austin owns a food truck that sells tacos and burritos. He only has enough supplies to make 110 tacos or burritos. He sells each taco for $4.75 and each burrito for $9.50. Austin must sell no less than $760 worth of tacos and burritos each day. If X represents the number of tacos sold and Y represents the number of burritos sold, write and solve a system of inequalities graphically and determine one possible solution. So these are going to be inequalities. So when it says determine one possible solution, hopefully we'll end up with an area that's shaded twice by both inequalities. We're going to have more than one possible answer here. So anyway, the two facts that I noticed is that he makes up to 110 tacos and burritos. So let's make sure we have a statement about the number of food items he sells. And let's also make sure the second fact was that he must sell 760 or more in income. So let's make sure we deal with a second inequality that talks about how much money he takes in. All right, so let's deal with the food items first. That he can make up to 110 tacos or burritos. He has enough supplies to make 0 tacos and burritos, 10 tacos and burritos, 50, 75, 100. He can make up to 110 tacos and burritos. So the number of tacos plus the number of burritos has to be less than or equal to 110. Now let's get y all by itself here by doing minus x. So this one's going to be y is less than negative x plus 110. So let's type that in here. Inequality 1 is less than or equal to negative x plus 110. Let's plot that. And we should shade that, right? Does it make sense that he would make above that or less than that, right? This one is telling me that he could do 0 tacos and 0 burritos. That would work, right? If I shade the other side, that's going to be like big numbers, right? He can't go over 110, so it would make sense to shade on the other side for this one. All right, inequality 2 is going to deal with the fact that he must make more than $760. Actually, it says no less than $760. So he could make $760 here. So tacos are $4.75 each, plus burritos are $9.50 each. And these two numbers, the cost or the money he makes off of each of them, better be bigger than or equal to 760. So let's get this one in terms of y. Let's do minus 475x to both sides. That would give us 950y is greater than or equal to negative 475x plus 760. And let's divide everything by 950. And I'm going to emphasize everything. Make sure both of these things get divided by 950. So let me open up the calculator here. 475. Ooh, I don't know where that came from. 475 divided by 950. Yeah, that's a half. So negative 0.5x. And 760 divided by 950 is 80. So there's our inequality for the second one. Y is greater than or equal to negative 0.5x plus 80. Plot that. And he needs to make a lot of money, right? If he makes $1 million, that's fine. That's good. So let's shade up above where the numbers are bigger, right? If he makes $0 from each, that's bad. So we want to make sure he's not shading below like that. He's shading above like that. So you can see this graph has a little tiny sweet spot here. There's not too many solutions that meet both conditions, right? He can't sell more than 110 tacos and burritos, and he wants to make at least $760. So let's find a point that falls in this region. Both of these lines are solid, so I could pick something on the line, but I'm going to be creative here, and I'm going to pick something in the middle here. I'm going to pick this one here, 1090. 10 tacos and 90 burritos. It's in the region that's shaded twice, so it counts. Let's see if they agree. They sure do.